crazy death mushroom just out here living and striving. The big one lost its color. The two yellow ones, they still chilling. And the little colony right there still chilling. I might keep an eye on them to see what the crazy death yellow mushrooms do. Death mushroom update. Ooh, it's two more little nodules right there. I wonder what kind of fungi it is. There's so many things that got lookalikes and stuff. I don't know. I don't even know how you... My dad got me that foraging book. I looked at it, but it's so many lookalikes. I don't know how much confidence I have if I didn't plant it and know exactly what it is. I don't know about tiptoeing on that side of the fence just yet. But my peppery mustard lettuce is okay. My one little cabbage and this purslane that I'm going to go ahead and let grow. It's all still doing what it do. Pineapple bound. That's what I was just looking at too. Because I was looking at my videos to try to see when exactly that I put rosemary in the ground. Yeah. Old aloe vera is finna be full again like it was before. Look at this. Oh, it's just hilarious. The deal just because I keep putting the seeds back in there, so it shouldn't be too weird. But yeah, the deal just keep growing because the seed's still over there. So every time it's advantageous for it to try to grow, it grows. You can see I just cut it off. When I was cutting them off, I had such a bag full, I just threw them over there and said, we'll see what happens with that when we see what happens with that. Yeah, it just keep on growing. Every time it rain and the sun come out, it just keep growing. These filling right back up. That's how I wound up. Ooh, look at that. I like that. The little fan that it's doing. It's nice. Super cute. Probably getting too much water. Need to hurry up and get that little greenhouse. Because I think I'm just leaving everything outside this year. I'm put a greenhouse in there. And like I said, I saw this video about like when it get down to not enough degrees. We got down to 1 degree in Arkansas last year, and then somebody stole our degrees. Put together a task force to go find our degrees. They was hating. But they was like, because I be back there burning the stuff that fall off the tree anyway, get a galvanized bucket and, you know, sit it in there. And they said it'll benefit from the carbon dioxide, and it'll be enough heat, you know, because they don't freeze or they don't get cold. It's just like, I think the capillaries or something burst when it freezes because of the expansion of water and stuff. So something like that. They said if I get a galvanized bucket and just put the embers, you know, from the coal in there, because they do stay hot. I did learn that burning wood and stuff last year. And then I might be able to keep them alive, but I'm definitely going to put them in the backyard. This thing is really popping off. I'm talking about. It's like my cousin Herc used to say, I got my third win. They were like, you mean your second win? He was like, no, I got my third win. Yeah, it is really popping off from the base of the main one and just in the dirt. And that is sure enough a rose. It was a bee sleeping here earlier. I ain't want to come over here and mess with it. I was like, oop, he up in there sleepy. But yeah, I don't know what they doing over there, but it sounds like they're getting some work done. I ain't gonna bother them. Don't bother nobody out there getting no work done. They ain't bothering you. But yep. But yeah, pineapple bounced all the way back. I'm so glad I didn't kill it. I ain't got no pineapple yet, but shoot, I think once it have a pineapple, it's gonna die. So I really don't. I wanted to grow a pineapple, but I don't miss pineapple when it's gone. I've been growing this since I lived in my apartment. It started out in my little brown thing. Well, nah, because I remember checking it don't need to be up potted. But yeah, I started pineapple in this little thing right here. That's where pineapple was, and then I up potted it, and now that thing is hard to move. Yeah, I watched this talking about, I think lemon balm is more resilient. The bee balm that's in here, it just keeps on, it get this powdery stuff on there. Now, I don't know if it's a bad thing or if it's indicative of disease or anything, or whatever, but it's not as well suited to this environment as the lemon balm is. The lemon balm don't have no problems whatsoever because it is shady over here because of the overhang of the house. So, you know, I cut down a lot of the bee balm, and I've seen it growing on other people's channels, and it's not gonna live its best life right here because it's supposed to be getting much bigger. The lemon balm look like it's flourishing, and the lemon mint is popping, coming all the way down here. I figured it would, but yeah, I don't mind. It's okay. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, trailing down and stuff. You know, that might be cute if I try to figure out where to hang it at. And it does smell great. And when I pull it up, it's already, like, look, if I try to pull it up, you can't just really pull it up. It's rooted down in there. So even if I pulled it up and just put it in something that hang, I bet it'll bounce back because it's already got rootstock in there. But yeah, lemon balm does well up here. So, you know, I ain't gonna fight what ain't fighting me. And since I'm doing this, I just scrapped that other video and just come back around here. Talk about my rosemary. 5/14 was when I posted putting this thing down. So I dug up the shrub that was right here and I put my rosemary in. So between 5/14 and right now, from the little starts from the seed, this is where it is. And I've been looking up videos on how to do a rosemary topiary because this is just one plant. It's spread out. That's the base of it down there. That's one plant. The ones in the front are doing way better because they get more sunshine. This right here, that's one plant. All right, this one here, that's 2, 3. That's one plant. That's 4. It's a little baby plant. That's 5. That's one. Wait. Yeah, that's 6. That's 7. That's 8. And yeah, here's right. So it's 9. I got 9 rosemary plants right there. And I want to disperse them. And I also, they was like cut them to encourage bushy growth. But I want to see how tall they can get. I want to, because rosemary can be a tree, you know, and I understand like topiary and all of that, where you kind of trim it up from the bottom and make it look like a little tree in a pot. But I would like to see, you know, what type of potential it can reach if I just really let it grow and encourage it to, you know, do your thing, rosemary, you know. So I'm gonna get it up out of there. And then maybe I'll let it, or I don't know. I just feel like if it's gonna reach its potential, it's got to get out of this bed, because if that's all it knows, it's just going to be a shrub, a bush right there. But if I get in there in the springtime and separate them and give them more room and space, then I can really see their potential, because they're not going to really do too much in that space. But they're doing well. Like, this is a good nursery area, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, I might keep this as a nursery area until, you know, until it breaks down. Yeah, I mean, but it's been raining, so it's flexible, but it ain't moving. But it has been raining, and this is cardboard, it's paper, it's locked in with chicken wire and sticks. But you know, all of this will eventually break down, except for the chicken wire. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how well that'll grow. I also look back at the pictures. This, I'm telling you, it's pretty. It has little pink flowers on it and stuff. And I need some dragonflies, man. They missing out on like good dinner right now. All these gnats out here. Send the dragonflies. This one got nice little red flowers. That's got nice little pink flowers. And it's pretty and all, but man, can't eat it. I'm trying to let it, you know, cook. And that's what I keep reminding myself. It don't attract no insects. It's not beneficial to the insects or nothing. So, you know, it's pretty, but can't nothing use it. I can't use it. The bees can't use it. The birds don't use it. Don't nothing be hanging out up in there but spiders. So it is pretty, but we might have to let it make a contribution at the bottom of a garden bed and be filler. Because we want to grow stuff that's beneficial for everybody out here that's living. We want to benefit life. We ain't just out here on the boat. But yeah, and that's why I was talking about my sage. Like, it's growing down up in there, but I still think I'm going to start another sage plant in the spring. I want to try to find some of that, some white sage, and I saw some red sage, and I know they got lemon sage. I might try to find some different sages, because that's just common sage, regular sage, OG sage. But yeah, all right, I guess I'll put a date on this and call it garden update for right now. Rose bush on the far left, basil holding on, bees still hanging out over there. I might just let it hang out all winter, you know. I don't know. Yeah, because the bees definitely still over there. I cut the asparagus down, but it decided it's not through growing. Facts. I was like, this one I cut and it never did grow back, so I dug some of that up, put my kitchen scraps in there, and then reburied it because it was down. And I'm going to have to do the same thing over here with the green beans there, because you could definitely tell that there's an elevation change from up here to down there. So whenever I pull these beans all the way up, definitely need to dig that up, and probably by then I have nice lemon peels, potato peels, and all of the types of stuff to bury down up in there and build it back up. But yeah, the asparagus said it's not through growing. And then, but that's what Arkansas does, man. It might freeze one night, maybe 2 nights, and then until it might be 75 degrees on Christmas. We might have the worst. You never know in Arkansas. So, I don't know. But those are the beets out here hanging on. It's been raining a lot lately. Well, friend, what are you doing there? Where are you carrying that to? What is that you got there? All right, now you just said you don't bother nobody at work. Let them work. All right. Yeah, the rose bush and stuff, but yeah. Hopefully next year this all be like gooseberry bushes, raspberry bushes. I don't even like blueberries, but it just seemed like you should have a blueberry bush. And they said something about a hawthorn. Or no, that's what's on my tea box. That's what I'm supposed to be looking into. Tilia and blackberry leaves. So blackberry, hawthorn, if it's a berry and not a tree. Gooseberry, raspberry, and then my rose bushes. And then, like I said, however much room they need, they just gonna grow right here. You know, I want my rosemary trees to be epic. But them bushes, when I get them, they just gonna grow right here. Yeah, see? And I have filled this up a lot of different times. And this must be a very productive part of the garden bed. Because whatever it is that breaks stuff down, it puts in overtime right there. All it is, just shoot all the way down in the corner there. Yeah, so it's a real good spot to put something if you really want to get broke down. Yeah, break it down right there. And that's some of the greens. That look like chamomile coming back. Wait a minute, let me see, does this look like this? I don't think so. I think that's chamomile trying to bounce back. Look at you. I think that look like chamomile. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't, but that's sure what it look like. It might be that. But that's really like chamomile. And those some type of greens that was growing over there in the back there. And this is something from the mesclun mix, so it's just some type of lettuce. It's maybe cabbage. I don't know. I tried to put so much stuff over here to try to make it grow, but I kept putting it in at the wrong time. I should have just paid attention and listened, because it was still too hot, and I was not putting nowhere near enough water on stuff. So, yeah, buddy. And that's how I know, because the rose bushes were turning brown, and I thought it was turning brown because it was time for them to go to sleep because of the time of year. Nope. As soon as all that rain hit, bam. But we didn't get no rain for October, so I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. I didn't know you had to water it that much because we never been without rain that long as far as I know. So I was just making sure I watered it every day. But if you're not getting any rain, any supplemental rain, it make a big difference. So I was like, okay, now you know that. So I'm looking at that right there. It's growing. Now that look like it's a little thicker up underneath ground that I could tell. See, look at all of these. You can see the little spikes and stuff, but that's looking like a tree right there. They getting some stuff started. Yeah. They starting some stuff. They saying this our home. And I call myself saying I'm gonna dig it up. No, you not. They made that decision for me. Yeah, that's the rose bush. That thing is, yeah, got bark on it and everything. Go ahead on, rose bush. Yeah, all right. We'll keep on growing. All these darn thorns, I ain't even considered it. The fact that it's going to have thorns and stuff all on it. And I can't remember. I think when the pomegranate is ready, it's going to have thorns on it too. But it might be a while. I got a pomegranate in there now. It was on sale at Kroger for 99 cents. You got a ways to go before it can support some life. And I guess the next time one start trying to grow on it, I can at least put it somewhere where it don't feel like it might break. That's probably why the blossoms kept falling off, because it just knew. It's like, oh, well, I can't support that big-headed heifer. Yeah, so maybe next year it'll be strong enough for the year after that. But yeah, as big as a pomegranate get, it's going to need to be a little bit stronger than that. All right, well, that's my little check-in. Still not quite sure what I want the backyard to look like. I'm going to keep on working on it, though, when it get colder. And at least go back there and finish my little cardboard project. The ants got me last time. What is this? Huh. What is that? Oh, okay. It's a stick. Yeah. That thing growing out, fluorescent in a line. Unless there's two of them right. It probably is two of them right next to each other. But they looking cute. Yeah. Deal growing and all other stuff growing up in there. But yeah, alright. Okay. That's a little update. And this thing is still trying to grow. These little bush beans, they still got bill. They trying my behind. They growing. They ain't trying to do nothing. They doing it. But I got some beans today. Yeah, all of those, they already, all of this is just going to be beans to be planted because they too big. I guess you just got to keep an eye on these things, boy, because they get long and then they start getting strong on you real quick. You got to catch them. All right. Well, this will be my reference video. And later.